Right.
Alright, so this one morning, my dad was just having his normal day, and then he got really drunk, and it was like 9:30 in the morning, but at some days he gets really creative when he's drunk, so he goes downstairs and starts building something, and all I hear is like drills and Jews screaming, and I hear this like really high-pitched like revving noise, like a car, but like 1,000 times louder, and I go downstairs and he had named this thing the dentist, and what he did is he ripped out all of his teeth and put it onto the blade of like the edges of the chainsaw, but since his teeth are indestructible, the chainsaw was indestructible. He's like, get over here! So he pulled me over and made me hold the Jew steady. And like in the second he touched the Jew with the chainsaw, it just exploded. He's like, now to test it! So he looked on the internet and there was this preschool gathering for all the preschool kids in Ontario at the Toronto Convention Centre.
In Ontario.
And he instantly gets this huge erection and it just breaks his computer. He's like, I guess I have to go there! So he like loads up the truck with the dentist and he puts me in the back as well because he wants me to witness it to prove it actually happened, because when he gets drunk he kind of forgets things. So we're driving down to Toronto. When we finally get there, we see like 20 school buses parked out front. My dad's just like, he's sober now, so he's like, oh, the school buses, I wonder what they're doing here. So anyway, we go inside, then he sees like this little girl like skipping like down the hall to the convention, and then he's like, oh, the little girl starts following her, and when he gets to like the room and like there's thousands of preschoolers in there, he instantly like gets drunk, and he like brings out the dentist out of his pants, and just revs it, all the kids are screaming. So he just runs around like the hall slashing kids in half with the dentist, there's body parts flying everywhere, and I'm just standing like outside the doors because they're closed, and I'm just like panicking of like what's going on, because I hear like kids screaming, then nothing. Like after about 5 minutes there was nothing, so I slowly opened the door and this like tidal wave of body parts and blood comes pouring out of the convention room, and like the whole convention just flooded with blood. And then Dad comes out and he's missing an arm, and I was like, Dad, what the fuck? He's like, they got it! And then I see this little girl like crawling away with Dad's arm in her hand, and then she like starts glowing and turns into Granddad.
Holy shit.
And then Granddad's like, I have your arm! And disappears. And Dad's like, fuck! So he just disappears as well. And then like I run outside to the street to see like what's going on. There were police cars everywhere. Then I hear this massive explosion. And all I see in the sky is Dad and Granddad having this huge fight.
Holy shit.
And the fight lasts for like 30 days. Until eventually Granddad gets tired because he's old.
Hey, Matt.
Because he's old, and then Dad just like comes back down to Earth, but instead of like his normal form, he's this like 20-foot tall black demon. But then like once he touches the Earth explodes.
Holy shit.
So when the Earth exploded, I was still alive because I'm part of Dad, so I'm just like floating in space. And then because Dad was like the creator of the universe, he created a new Earth. And that's it.